Hi everyone, Mr. McCarthy here with this week's video update for Friday, December 2nd. Wow, I cannot believe it's already December. I hope you all enjoyed the extra days off last week to spend time with family and friends. I had a good time. It's good to be back and, just to give you an update of some of the things we're working on. The first thing I'd like to talk about is if you remember a few weeks ago, we did what was called Fan Pledge. It was a community-based fundraising event that our students did where they called and emailed people to ask for donations for our school-wide programs and for our students. Well, I am happy to say for our first year ever doing this, we raised almost $25,000, which is incredible. So thank you so much to everyone that donated. All the money will be used for all our student youth organizations, for equipment for students that are in need and need equipment and clothing and things like that for the school, along with field trips. And we're actually putting a committee together to decide, where these funds will be allocated for our students. So once again, thank you. It was incredible and can't wait to do it next year. The next very important thing coming up next Thursday, we are having our open house from 6 to 8 p.m. So the open house is for current students, former students, prospective students. So maybe your student has a friend that might be interested, or sibling, cousin, that might be interested in coming here to check out Central Monco. Please come one, come all. We'll be here from 6 to 8 p.m. to answer any questions and do tours, meet the students and the staff. It's a really fun time. So don't forget, next Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. is our open house. Okay, moving on. So this week with the first level students, we are now working in a completely new program. Maybe some of you have heard of it, called Adobe Photoshop. So that is an imaging program for photographers. You can actually do video with it. You can do animation with it. But now I am teaching students how to color correct pictures, make selections, make image adjustments, how to take old pictures and make them look good, how to create an image from multiple images with working with what's called layers. So it's slow going because it's a very complicated program, but everybody's hanging in there and doing really well. It's on the class website. I have tons of tutorials and instructions and cheat sheets and things that can help them with the project. But right now I gave them 10 images that they had to color correct. Some were too bright, too dark, too yellow, too green, and I've been teaching them how to make adjustments. And then next week they're going to learn how to select and create items. Like, for example, I'm giving them a white sneaker, a Nike sneaker, and they're going to select all the parts of the shoe and customize it with colors and patterns and pictures to create their own custom shoe. So it's a pretty cool project. They also have an exploratory that they're all working on. So you should see your student at home or outside taking photographs of the theme word being texture. So they go out, pretty much everything has texture. Your clothing, food, vegetables, fruits, fabrics, old metal or rusty metal, paint chips, things like that. So a lot of it is close-up work. So you're actually doing what's called an abstract view of something to show the texture of it. So please make sure your students are crawling around the house taking pictures of texture. That project is due next week. So we're off to a good start, a whole new section. We're trying to get Photoshop done and some basic product photography before the next holiday break, which will be here before you know it. So that's what we're working on right now. Grades are up to date. I do grades every Wednesday and I sync it with our Power School system. So please make sure that you keep up with your students' grades and their progress. Please ask them how they're doing, what they're working on. They can show you, they can log into Power School, they can log into Schoology and show you everything that they're working on. If you cannot access either one of those resources, feel free to email me directly. Just go to our classroom website. All of my contact information's there, and I would be happy to help. So moving on to the second to third level students, they did an amazing job. They had to make silent films last week. I'm sorry, not last week, last few weeks, but last Friday we got some popcorn and we did a big critique where the first level students actually got to watch the second level silent film projects, which is really cool because it gives them an opportunity to see what they'll be working on next year and what they'll be capable of as second level students. And the second level students actually watched what the first level students had to do, which is, if you remember, it was the Foley sound effects project, where they had to take a clip from a movie and create their own sound effects and insert them into the video. So we had a great day last Friday watching videos. The Monday before the holiday break last week. So we did a great time watching that. But the kids did a great job on the silent films. So please ask your returning students, say, hey, I want to see your silent film. Please show it to me. Really cool stuff. So now they're working on a video editing project where Mr. Folk, the second level teacher, actually recorded a music video for a client of his. Now he's giving that footage to the students to create their own music video from it and learning how to use Adobe Premiere. So a lot of cool stuff going on in the class right now. We're full speed ahead up until the holiday break. So, everybody's having a good time right now, and we'll just keep going until the break happens. But that's what I wanted to keep you aware of right now. If you have any questions, don't forget, let me know. Please be involved with the student, with your student. Take a look at their grades, what they're working on. If you have any questions, please let me know. Other than that, have a great weekend. Thank you so much for watching.